Do you think Mayweather is afraid of you?
Oh, geez, he's put the glasses back on.
I think it's kind of that.
November 24th, fight night in China. It's the 23rd here. It has Manny Pacquiao and Brandon Bam Bam Rios going head-to-head for a redemption fight of sorts. Both men trying to redeem their losses. We got Manny Pacquiao. Pac-Man is here. Bam Bam is here. Men, welcome to the
What's up, fellas?
How are you?
How y'all doing, man? It's good to see you, man.
Hey.
What's going on, Pat?
Hey.
First
Yeah,
question.
oh, wait, hold on. Now you're buttering him up, Stephen
Can I
A.
ask a question? Manny, are you okay? Let's get that out of the way first. I need to know, are you okay?
Of course, I'm okay.
All right.
So just so you know, after you got knocked out, he said you didn't wake up for days. I said, no, he played chess that night.
You played chess?
Am I right about that?
You played chess?
I'm playing chess.
Yes.
How did that happen to you? Seriously. I never saw that coming.
I never expect that what happened in the last fight, but it's part of, it's part of boxing. I have to accept that. And
I love it. It's boxing.
It's boxing.
It's boxing. Gotta love it.
It's boxing. So what did you think, Brandon Rios? Because as you sat there and you watched...
I was there. I was supposed to face either one.
Okay.
So I was happy, either one, whoever win, I was be the next guy. But at the time that before the stoppage, he was hurt. And Marquez was hurt. He was going to take Marquez out, but Marquez caught him with a great shot. What can you say? He lunged, he jumped into it. Boom. Boom. That's all it took.
I'm about right there. I'm about to.
How long were you out? 2 minutes? 1 minute?
I don't know.
I think it was like 2.
2 minutes?
Yes.
Because you were there, so it was 2 minutes. You're
It felt like 20. It felt like 20, Manny. I mean, look.
You lucky he's laughing, Stephen A. I got nervous because he gave you a look.
No. Listen, in all seriousness, I respect all fighters. I told y'all in green room. The guys I don't have any respect for, just so y'all know, I think boxing, like the UFC, obviously very, very dangerous sports. You got a license to knock somebody's head off. Anybody that comes into the ring and they're not prepared and they don't take it seriously, I have no respect for them. Anybody that takes it seriously, I have respect for them. But I'm wondering, with all of that being said, you got knocked out, Manny. Why is it that your first fight back, you're fighting this dude? This dude, he fights one way, he brings the rain. He comes at you. Why him?
We pick Rios a top opponent because we're not thinking about we're going to start another tune-up fight. I'm not. My career in boxing is not done yet. It's not done yet. But I want to show up that I'm still okay. I'm okay. That's part of boxing. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, and that's not the first time that it happened in my boxing career. I've been that before when I start boxing.
So is it fair to us to conclude you will never, ever fight Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
Me? For me, I'm willing to fight because that's what the fans want to see, that fight. If he want to fight, the fight will be, it will.
Well, I'm going to do you a favor.
Oh,
I'm not going to go the Floyd route.
No.
And the reason I'm not going to go the Floyd route is because we did that last time, and I picked Marquez to beat you by decision. I thought he beat you by decision, but I picked Floyd last time. Well, we were overlooking Marquez to some degree. I don't think we can overlook this dude right here. What do you think about this upcoming fight against this boy?
It's going to be a good fight. A lot of action in the ring because we know his style. He loves to fight toe-to-toe, and my style and his style is very comparable to give a good fight. And I think it's going to be the best fight, and I will see you back here.
Is that right?
Oh, there you go again.
Let me pick it up. Watch it, Manny. But let me say this. Brandon. When you saw what happened to him, did it make you more confident that you could take him?
No, not only that, but I know I'll be ready. And to me, what I think and I felt that his camp think I'm another Margarito. And that's where everybody thinks that I'm another Margarito.
By that, you mean, just to explain to our audience, you mean what by that?
Just coming forward and just gonna take a beating. It's not gonna happen. I'm younger, I'm coming up in weight, and I want that desire, I want that fame.
Bam Bam,
I
Freddie
want
Roach
that.
said that he needs a knockout in order for him to even get back in line to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Well, my goal is to stop that and prevent that. My goal is to train and be ready for the best Manny Pacquiao ever. So my goal is to stop any other plans, anybody. The promotion, everybody. My goal is to stop everybody what they thinking him and Floyd's gonna.
When you say stop, do you mean win, or do you mean like stop, like knockout?
I mean win. If knockout comes, knockout comes. But my goal is to win and be ready. I'm not predicting a knockout, but I'm just saying I'll be ready.
All right.
Okay, Brandon, do us a favor. Take us back a year before the final Marquez fight. In your humble estimation, if he had fought Floyd sometime in that area of time a year ago, who would have won that fight?
You know, I still got to go with Floyd.
Do you?
I still got to go with Floyd. Manny Pacquiao was best, but you know what? Everybody gets to that age and point. And Floyd.
Ooh, so he was already over the hill a year ago.
Floyd is still the man. Floyd still takes 2 years off and he comes back and he does a great job.
But Brandon,
so.
you didn't answer that question. Were you saying he was over the hill a year or so ago?
It could not be. It could be a lot of wars. He's been in a lot of war and everything. He's been into some big fights. But we don't know. We don't know.
What's so funny?
I'm just going with my opinion.
Okay, that's
What's
going with
so
my
funny,
opinion.
man?
My opinion.
He's happy because he's cheering for Floyd.
No, see, hold on.
Is that what you're doing?
It's not the fact that I'm not a cheerleader here.
Right,
I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not going, I'm with my pom-poms all Floyd.
No,
Floyd,
you're being
no.
honest.
I'm just being honest. I have my
What do you
opinion
think?
and I'm being honest.
I mean, this is, I mean, his style and my style, if you look at it, he got an advantage because he's running and not fighting. But in the fight, in the ring, there's a different. If you fight aggressive and the opponent feel your fans, your power, and then they.
Well, you know what? I have a problem with you using the word running when we're
that's what he
talking
does.
about Floyd. I see Floyd standing in front of people and boxing. I see Floyd standing in front of people
Let
and giving them a
Brandon
lesson.
speak.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I agree with him.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Brandon.
Yes.
When was the last fight you seen Floyd run? With Guerrero, he stayed in the pocket. With
Picked him apart like he stole something from him.
With Ortiz, he didn't run. He stayed in the pocket.
Picked him apart like he stole something from him.
Wait a second.
With Cotto, he didn't run.
Picked him apart.
And that was a good fight with him and Cotto. That was a great fight.
He was taking too many hits that
Cotto came in, but you know what? He still didn't run.
When has Floyd ever hit anybody that hurt?
And so it doesn't matter. You don't have to hurt somebody. You can win by point. Look,
Let me get-
how many times you see Floyd get beat up and bruised up?
It doesn't happen.
Only
It
one
doesn't
time
happen.
I seen with Cotto. He was.
Yeah, he got a little too many hits.
That was-
But
that
let me
was-
get back to Pacquiao. Hey, let me get back to Pacquiao here.
Get back to it.
Get back to Pacquiao here. Because to me, I don't think Floyd deserves to be a part of this conversation. 43 men have tried. 43 have failed. The baddest man on the planet. Hold on,
I agree with you.
That's right. Hold on, Brandon. But this is the point, Manny. He is undefeated. I'm saying to you, you're not anymore, even though you weren't before the fight. You lost the last fight. And Bernard Hopkins, we all know how great Bernard Hopkins is, how well respected he is.
Yeah,
He came on this show, and he said the kind of knockout you suffered from, Manny, he said that's tantamount to like, it take you like 5 to 10 fights to come back from that because it wasn't like a TKO. You got knocked out. What do you say to that? Bernard Hopkins said that.
For me, if you are a fighter, you don't pick your opponent or anything. You have to fight anybody who want to fight with you. I'm the fighter that I don't pick my opponent. I want to fight the best fighter. Even like what he said, why Rios? I don't want to fight. You know, I don't want to fight a tune-up fight like that. I want to fight a best fighter also. So if I win the fight, and then it's work.
I totally understand that. I respect the mess out of it. I really do. But I'm asking you, as a guy that has fought so long for so many years, is one of the great ones of all time. I know how great you are, and you're a great guy too. It's impossible to root against.
so nice.
Here's the point, though. that kind of loss, you don't think that's going to have any kind of residual effect? Like to lose in the way that you lose, to just get back in the ring against this boy coming at you like that?
Like what I said, it's not that one time happened in my boxing career. I have that before, and
Yeah.
look at what happened. I am recover and fight back, and
All right.
Okay, allow me to say, 2 years ago, this man had far more punching power than Floyd ever dreamed of having.
I agree with that.
And was just as quick as Floyd. Now, you don't agree with that?
No, I don't.
Listen, I'm going 2 years ago, which brings me to my final question. You obviously, we read reports, you would like to be president of your country. How much of your head and your heart are still in boxing?
how much is I really love boxing, and I'm not thinking about retirement. Especially I lost my last fight. You know, I'm not considered that, but it's already considered loss. But I'm not put in my mind that I lost the fight in the Bradley fight. But the last fight, I lost the fight, and it will makes me focus and recover of what happened the last fight. That's what I'm trying to do now, and thinking about how much more about your question is.
So you're saying that politics, being a president, all of that stuff, that's in the distant that's in the distant future. Right now, you're focused on making your comeback as a fighter, and you have no plans of retiring anytime soon.
Exactly.
Now, what if you lose to him?
Like what I said, I will do my best to to get more focused because of what happened last fight. Yeah. That's why I told you I see you back here.
Yo, so you're going to see me back here. So in other words, you're saying you're going to beat him, and then after that, you're going to come back on this set because you're going to want Floyd. That's what you're trying to say. You're going to win this fight, and then you're going to call out Floyd. That's what you're trying to say, Pacquiao, aren't you?
You cracked him up, but he thinks you're funny.
It's kind of like that.
Did you hear what he said? He's laughing at you. Did you hear what he said?
There's no way in hell it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna stop it. My job right now is to prevent it, stop it, and be the best.
But you heard that. You heard
it.
I'm interpreting it correctly, right, Brandon?
I heard
He's
you
saying he's going to
100%.
beat you, and then he's going to call out Floyd.
He's laughing at you. He's so tickled by you. You make him laugh.
How you just going to gloss over that? How you just going to gloss over that? He's saying he's going to beat Brandon, and then he's going to come back on this set and call out Money Mayweather.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
You think that's funny?
I think it's true.
He thinks it's funny. Bam Bam says no. Gentlemen, it's November 24th in Macau, China, the 23rd here.
Yes.
Good luck to both of you.
Good luck.
But we're going to
Be
see
safe.
you no matter what, correct?
Yeah.
Are you coming for Stephen A?
Yeah.
You are.
How about this? I'll come back on the show and tell you.
Talk about it, Bam.
Good luck. Be safe,
Good luck,
both of y'all.
Okay, thank
We'll
you.
have more for a sec after the break. Stephen A is making Pac-Man laugh. He apparently thinks you're very funny.
You're just going to call out Floyd again. He called out Floyd again.
Yeah.
He's the baddest man in the world right now.
But he got one bad man in front of him. He got a panda.
Talk about it. Don't forget me.
Well, we told you.
I don't care.
Yeah.
He got one bad man, and I'm a bad mama.